Okay. I think we're live. You guys weren't around to see it, but it took me 3 attempts to make this live from OBS this morning. Let's see here. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna have to repost the link too. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, I was hanging out in Butler County this morning. I had some good court, but it uh, it just didn't really end up going anywhere after the first two hearings. So if you watched that this morning, here is your makeup. I have a ton of good stuff. Trick Daddy crashes his Lambo into a parked car. Got a mayor throwback, an entitled mayor throwback. I've got a super Karen. I've got a sovereign citizen. We got a little bit of everything. So let me just make me real small and make the screen really big. Here, me. Where's me? Nope. Wrong. That's not me. There's me. Okay, hang on. And I'm gonna repost the link. I don't know if you guys remember Trick Daddy, but if you are a product, if you're an '80s kid who's a product of the '90s, you know who Trick Daddy is. So that would put you in your 40s, late 30s, 40s, by the way. All right, here's Trick Daddy. Oh, and this one comes from. Man, I don't remember where this comes from. Undercover. I'll put the link in the description.
You okay?
Uncovered something.
You need fire rescue to check you out? Huh?
I got lupus up always here.
Alright, but you good right now?
Yeah,
You in the crash?
Make sure they good. Man, so tell your boy stop talking to the police like I did something wrong. He didn't even know who you was.
Hey, who was driving? You're driving? Let me try to do.
People, man, I'm talking.
That's it. That's from my car. That's from his. That's from his.
My car.
This is Russia.
See how dumb you is?
Oh, you dumb, bro. What's up with your disrespectful shit, bro?
Because you got out of the car with the
I'm not being no shit, bro. You dumb.
Rapper Trick Daddy is facing serious backlash after crashing his 2024 Lamborghini into a car that was stopped at a red light. According to witnesses, he was flying through an intersection when he slammed into the back of the other vehicle. At first, he reportedly tried to settle things quietly, offering the victims money on the spot, but eventually realized it was smarter to call the police. Let's get into the body cam and see what happened.
You okay? You need fire rescue to check you out?
I got lupus.
Huh?
I got lupus up always here.
Alright, but you good right now?
Yeah,
You in the crash?
Make sure they good.
Alright, man. Just be careful with these cars, alright?
Man, so tell your boy stop talking to the police like I did something wrong. He didn't even know who you was.
Hey, who was driving? You're driving? Let me try to do.
People, man, I'm talking.
Alright, so you at the stoplight and then what? You hit So how this? That's it.
I think it was a couple cars.
Were you trying to change lanes when this happened?
You were stopped at the light.
At first, the rapper lied to officers, claiming the victims were driving and attempting to change lanes. But the truth is, they were simply stopped at a red light.
I didn't even see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were in a conversation at a red light talking and did this.
What happened was, once he hit you, he kept like moving. So that's how you caught it.
So you got the paperwork or not?
I gotta find this stuff.
Huh?
That's true. I gotta find this stuff.
I know who it is.
So why he mad at us?
Oh, that's a celebrity or not. We got to do our job. You
Should
got.
I get out or should I sit down?
Are you hurt?
My chest hurts.
Your chest hurt? Then wait. You got fire rescue right here. No.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
You got your ID on you?
In my ID?
Yeah.
Shoot.
And he mad at us like we did something.
I was in the back seat. I wasn't driving though.
Yeah, we still got to put you in the report. So is your car with Texas tag?
Yes, I got. He's in pain, so I'm not trying to get.
Okay, yeah, I got you. What's up, brother? 346. Go ahead with it.
There's actually 2021 orange Ford BMW.
Yeah, I know, right?
Could be registered for the Andre Devon Earl. Let me kill you. Wait for a second.
Kill so, thank you.
You'll take primary.
Take primary?
Yeah.
This is 346. This is my 13. Is there insurance information.
Got it like English shit, bro.
That don't matter. That's his. You know who that is? You know who this guy is? He's a celebrity. He's Trick Daddy. He's the one that owns Sundays.
Florida's a driver?
Yeah. And it's his car. It's registered under his name. This guy right here, the back one, he was in the back seat, and then I haven't got in the front passenger. He's the one getting checked out right now by fire rescue.
Let me ask him what happened.
Ask first with DP. You got it? You good? You good? Did anybody get your information? Sure. Did anybody get it?
No.
Oh my god. You have your ID on you?
I got my passport.
If you want, you can run his tag. His tag comes back to me. I've ran his tag before. It comes back to him. Where were you just coming from?
I was coming from 178, 176.
Pastor, tell me what happened.
You going home?
I got to get on right here. I go left, 2 exits, 75 north.
Almost.
They was going to go this way. Oh, I don't know if they thought they was going this way. They came back over here. But I tried to avoid them, but I couldn't, as you can see.
Yeah.
But I heard them telling a story like, oh, he just ran it back us. They don't let them ran it back. Because if I'd have ran it back with them, and they said red light too. If I'd hit them in the red light, that hard, all their ass would have been. You see no other cars got involved.
You want the car to be close to your crib or?
Man, I just told my manager, I ain't paying for it. They can get fucked. I'm gonna get me another car. They can get this bitch. I just wrapped this bitch. You see that pretty ass green?
So where you want to get towed to?
You see that green? Let me say this green.
Is your wrist alright?
I got lupus. I don't know.
You don't know?
They said they want their car towed?
I never know.
Hey, can you do tow slips?
His vehicle to drive. You want yours to go to your crib or?
Yeah.
That's his. That's
my car.
that's from his. That's from his.
my car.
This is Russia.
See how dumb you is?
No, you dumb, bro. What's up with your disrespectful shit, bro?
Because you got out of the car with the
I'm not doing no bro. You dumb.
You too.
I beat your ass.
Yeah, right. Go ahead and do
Green
it.
ass
Go ahead and do it. I'm waiting for it.
You're a pussy, man.
You too. You're not disrespectful.
You already had your.
Why you have to be disrespectful, bro?
Because
I didn't do anything.
Because I tried to come and talk to you.
Well,
You
I
talking
don't
about,
talk to you.
all right, this dick ass.
That's all up, bro. What happened? So y'all both was the light was green?
The light, okay, he go from here to over here. I tried to come all the way over. If you can see, I tried to come all the way over. I ain't hit him. I hit a bump. But if somebody, he telling the man right there, all right, this is what you do. Ask him what the story he said.
No, so you saying that he cut all the way over and you try to avoid him.
He just told him, I'm sitting there at the light and I just can't anyway. That don't even look right. Like that don't make no sense. I'ma knock him to, if I hit him that hard, I'ma knock him to, if he sitting at the light, I'm not, it's 5, 6 cars.
No, I was almost.
I thought that was yours. Oh,
I got lupus. I don't know.
You don't know?
Did they say they want their cars towed?
I never knew.
I think they should drive. But his vehicle can drive. You want yours to go to your crib or?
Yeah.
Alright, so go to Coffee Kingston over.
Let him do it. Let him do it.
You ain't got my address. Oh, what? The address is.
Hey, come back to it. Hey, Mendoza, you got the tag, right?
I got it.
All right.
Take a move. Put it right in the lane, huh? I can move this.
Nah, he ain't moving this shit, bro.
No, it can move. I pull it right there.
Yeah, but leave it there. Leave it there. Cause we leave it in one lane.
I got my ride on the way.
You got someone in the way?
Yeah. I told two.
Yeah. Flashlight.
I told two because it look funny. I was like, you got that gun. You got any convicted felons in
Keep turning off.
Huh?
He keeps turning off.
Oh.
The car.
Yes, sir, right there. I got
What?
So you need to call for Kings 2 times.
Ain't no turning off with that. Man, tell them nigga calm down. Get them little 10, 12,000. I got top of line shit on. They maybe pay a lot. Ain't no turning off. Tell them to get their ass up out of here. Before I get them up out of here. Damn, man.
You got a retired cop? A retired police car?
Yeah, he messed up, bitch.
No, the burnt. Look.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, apart from the airbag.
Boy, you see that shit there?
Yeah, apart
See,
from the airbag.
see my little hair burnt?
Yeah.
All my homeboys got the gray hair. I turned 50 cents to me. You got a big 50. I said, nigga, put a big 50 on my birthday cake. Nigga, my young old's gonna be like, what? 50?
Let me see. It's 2 times?
Yeah, well, one on the plus and then one regular. Because how far do you stay? Where? Sorry, driving smooth, right?
Yeah, this evening my car
What? It's cutting off? All right, no problem.
Trick Daddy was issued multiple citations, including a criminal charge for reckless driving. He now faces hefty fines, and his Lamborghini was totaled in the crash. Anyway, until next time.
So I guess he owns a restaurant called Sundays in Miami Gardens, Florida. So I'm guessing that's Miami. A, I'm not surprised it's Florida. B, I don't think I've been to Miami Gardens. I'm assuming that's part of Miami. Let me knock this back spot off. Okay. So I was looking up Sundays Eatery, and it looks like it has decent reviews. It looks like they did a review cleanup, and now I can see why. So TripAdvisor gives it a 4.3. Facebook has it at a 4.5. Yelp has it at a 4.2. So I guess, and I can't find Google, but I think I know why. So apparently Beyonce went on to Google and gave it terrible reviews. And because Beyonce went and gave it terrible reviews, her Beehive fans went on there and gave it terrible reviews, and apparently it dropped it down to like a 2.6. From my understanding, it's got a strong, it's got a very consistent customer basis. Avoid the rice. Sometimes good customer service, sometimes not so good. Most of the reviews about the food are pretty good. Avoid the rice it seems to be the most common one. Most common negative review about the food. So anyway, there's Trick Daddy. If you don't remember Trick Daddy, just Google Trick Daddy or YouTube Trick Daddy and play any of his music, and then I'm 100% sure you will remember Trick Daddy. God. Is this not streaming either? I think I'm streaming, aren't I? Oh yeah, I'm streaming. All right, where do we want to go next? I saw a couple people post this sovereign citizen yesterday, but I can't. This channel's gone so heavily in the direction of sovereign citizens that I just can't. I just have to do it. I can't avoid it. So we're going to do it.
On January.
So if you saw it from me first, that's awesome. If you've seen it before, let's just watch it again because they're always extremely entertaining to watch. There's always lots to say. You might have noticed that I was really good in that last video. I don't even think I interjected once. So I'm getting better. All right. Here we go.
22nd, 2024. Officers conducted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle speeding in a school zone.
Morning, how you doing? You want to stop to this morning? What's that? Yes, ma'am. You actually were doing over 50 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone in a school zone. Yes, ma'am. You were speeding. You were speeding. Yes, ma'am. Can I see your driver's license, please? Ma'am, can I see your driver's license, please? 3120. Can you go and start me another unit? Ma'am, can you go ahead and give me your driver's license, please? Ma'am, I need to see your driver's license, please. Ma'am, I need to see your driver's license, please. I told you, ma'am, you were speeding. Ma'am, you're...
It might be the first time I've heard constitutional emergency. By the way, this comes from Crime Time Cam. They have an excellent channel. They've got like 15 videos that I wanted to put all in this same stream, but I stuck with just this one for now. I think. Actually, there might be two. But Crime Time Cam, please go to Crime Time Cam and subscribe.
Speeding in the school zone.
Where is the victim?
3120. I have a non-compliant driver.
No, I'm trying to help.
No, ma'am, you're not. I need to see your driver's license, ma'am.
I do not consent.
Oh, and by the way, the victim, I mean, we know it's the state, right? But it's also the kids that are in your back seat that are going to be screaming for their mom after your window probably gets safe light. And, oh, man, I'll just stop there.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you consent to this. Okay, I told you were speeding in the school zone. Okay, I'm telling you what's going on right now. You're speeding in a school zone. Okay.
I'm happy that
ma'am,
I want to help.
Ma'am, I'm going to need to see your driver's license. You failed to obey. Yes, I have, ma'am. I have. Yes.
Okay, so are you giving me a statutory?
You were speeding, ma'am. Ma'am, you were speeding. Ma'am, if you do not give me your driver's license, ma'am, if you do not give me your driver's license, it is going to lead to you being arrested and going to the Forsyth County Jail. Okay? I would like for you to give me your driver's license. You were speeding in a school zone doing over 50 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone. Okay, ma'am?
I want to help.
You're not, ma'am. This is not the time and place. Yes, you are being detained right now.
Where's the warrant?
You just committed a crime back there. You were speeding in the school zone.
Where's the victim?
Ma'am, you were speeding in the school zone.
Where's the crime?
I told you just were speeding in a school zone. The state of Georgia says you were speeding in a school zone, okay? Okay. Ma'am, you're going to go to jail if you do not comply right now. Ma'am. Ma'am, you're not helping. You're making this harder on yourself. Ma'am, I need you to give me your driver's license. You were speeding in a school zone doing over 50 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone. Okay? Alright, I would just like to give you a citation and you can go around your way. But I cannot give you that until you provide me your driver's license. You're required by law to give me your driver's license right now. The state of Georgia says you have to provide me your driver's license in the case for this is a legal stop, ma'am. Okay, I need you to provide me your driver's license.
I did nothing unlawful.
Yes, ma'am. You were speeding in a school zone.
I did nothing unlawful.
Ma'am, you are speeding in a school zone. Ma'am, you're not making this easy on yourself right now. I need you to stop. I need you to give me your driver's license. Ma'am, I need you to give me your driver's license right now. Okay.
I don't understand.
All right. Where you're speeding in the school zone doing over 50 miles an hour, this is not going to go well for you. Okay. I need you to provide me your driver's license. All right. Ma'am, I need you to give me your driver's license. I'm going to ask you one last time. Otherwise, I'm going to remove you from this vehicle and you're going to go to jail.
He's already repeating himself like 40 times, so the best thing for him to do right now is just be quiet, let her not repeat anything again because he stopped repeating things, and then just safe light the window.
Ma'am, it doesn't matter what you consent to at this point. I told you you're being pulled over for speeding in a school zone. She's pulling the constitutional lawyer stuff.
Okay.
So she's being non-compliant.
Okay.
So we're about to yank her out and take her to jail.
Go ahead.
Hey, so yeah, she's basically.
I'm guessing he doesn't come across a lot of sovereign citizens because he would have said sovereign citizen as opposed to constitutional lawyer, but we're in Georgia. It's going to be hard to find this court case, but at least we're not in Florida anymore.
Pulling she's basically doing, I'm a traveler. What constitutional law have I broken? I'm not a victim.
Okay.
But she was doing over 50 in the freaking, in the school zone over here.
Okay. I'm about to be out there with you.
Okay.
Ready to 3120 and all 35.
Still no luck with her.
She registered the vehicle?
No, she's not. It comes back to a male.
Okay.
So
you stopped her for speeding?
Yeah, stopped her for speeding. I said it was back in my before the school zone, and then I was like, "Whoa, she seems a little bit go faster for 35." So I caught up to her. She was doing over 50. We were doing about like 52, 53 before I pulled her over when we were in the school zone. So,
Pacing her?
Yeah, pacing her. So I stopped her for that, and I was just like, you're just speeding. And then she started doing what you're meant to uphold the Constitution. Been asking for a driver's license multiple times. Told her that I do have a right to detain you. I have a right to ask for your driver's license because you're speeding, and she still has yet to provide that information. We even told her it's like you don't provide that, you're going to go to jail.
You got her driver's license.
Twin told she's under arrest. Okay. She's driving suspended driver's.
Ma'am, so your license is suspended, okay? So right now you're under arrest, okay? You're under arrest, so you need to step out of the vehicle for me, please.
Oh, no broken window. Well, at least she's getting arrested.
Come on.
you was injured?
Right, my wrists were injured. My knees were scraped against the ground in my throat. I was put in a chokehold. What do you mean?
Do you mind if I look at your throat?
No, I had over her head, but never around her throat.
I
just leave her the arm and then.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do under the
yeah, I had her right hand in my left.
You want me to look at your leg? Do you have anything on you? So what I'm gonna have you do? I'm gonna have you step out. I'm gonna have you step out.
DFC.
I'm gonna have you step out. We'll adjust those cuffs, okay?
The young guy over there.
Yeah.
The young guy.
Face the car, face the car. Nothing in your pockets or anything like that?
I'm not weighing your bra, so
Okay.
please don't touch me.
Well, you've got to check your back, ma'am, okay? Gotta make sure you got nothing on you.
I'm just saying, up front, please don't molest me.
I'm not going to do that, ma'am, okay? All right, go and have a seat.
Let's check these.
You already loosened them.
Right, so those are as loose as they can go. I can fit 2 fingers in there. Okay? So I'll tell you something. If you keep your hands just the way they are, so the cuffs won't twist around, it'll stay comfortable that way. It'll stay more comfortable that way.
The woman was charged with driving on a suspended license and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.
Did you see how many school buses drove by during that video? Uh, I mean, not only is she in a school zone speeding, but she's in an active school zone at an active time of day where undoubtedly there's kids zooming across the street at some point. Now, there's a school zone that I drive through every morning, and I guarantee I am going at or below that limit. I think it drops all the way down to 20 because of the blinking yellow light things. And there are cops there every single morning, and somebody gets pulled over every single morning. And there's also kids that run across that street every single morning. So who's the injured victim? Thank God nobody. Because if there was one, it was probably going to be a little kid. And who's going to, I mean, the soft sits are entertaining to watch, but at the same time, one day they are going to create an injured party, and it's going to be devastating. Okay, what else? What else do we got? Oh my God, let's see. I'm working at the triple tasking right now. Okay. All right, I got a throwback. Should I do the throwback? Let's see. We did Trick Daddy. We did the Sovereign City. Oh no, we're gonna do the Super Karen. We're doing the Super Karen. Yeah, she is the Karen of all Karens. Now, if you've ever, well, I haven't confirmed on whether or not she's involved in the HOA, but that would just add to the Karenism. But this is a super Karen. Bam.
2025, officers responded to a report of a woman who was chasing a 14-year-old along a sidewalk with her vehicle at speeds exceeding 20 miles per hour. A bystander intervened by blocking her path to end the chase. When officers arrived, witnesses provided them with video evidence, and the woman was located shortly afterward.
Okay.
Did you see that? She was driving on the opposite side of the road with 2 of the wheels on the sidewalk chasing a kid on a freaking bicycle.
Here's what happened. They don't know what's going on with their phones. They act like they know what happened. I live right there. I'm 65 years old. I've had both of my hips replaced. I also have a dog who throwing the ball up the squeaky toy for him. He wasn't in the street. This boy comes down on the sidewalk 35 miles an hour. I'm not kidding you. 2 nights ago, or in the evening, I'm on the street that goes along there. He comes right at me. And
Okay, where's your radar, Karen?
Slow down when people are here. He thought that was funny, so they go more. And so then tonight, so I get my car to try to catch him because I thought he lived in the neighborhood. I wanted to either see where he lived, to talk to his mother nicely, or I wanted to talk to him nicely because I thought he was my neighbor. No, he's doing that. Guess what? He doesn't even live in here. So then I go after him to try to find him because I know you're never going to find him. And they're all like, you're acting recklessly. I was like, you don't even know what happened. First of all, if he hits me with 2 replaced hips and I can't walk anymore, believe me, if I go down, I'm not walking anymore. That's going to be bad enough. If he hits my dog, I don't know if you have a dog, but that's my child. And I would have called you, actually. And then I went and got in the W's. I couldn't get out of the W's. Guess what? Because my GPS won't work. Come on, my phone said, do you want to come in the house? No. My phone is in the house. I couldn't even use my GPS to get out. Let's put it this way. He could have disabled me for the rest of my life. And he's probably, 17? He would have gone on the rest of his life, living a great life. And I'd have been in a wheelchair. Or he would have hit my dog. And then I would have found him and it would have gotten ugly.
Okay. What's your name?
Julia.
Julia? Okay, so I got video of you driving up on the sidewalk recklessly. You would have hit that kid on the bike and killed him. You're going to jail for manslaughter. You understand?
I'm not going to hit him and kill him.
You're driving recklessly on the sidewalk where people walk their dogs and ride their bikes. I have video of you doing almost 30 miles an hour up that sidewalk with your vehicle.
I was trying to catch him.
Ma'am.
I'm listening.
Because you're this close to going to jail. I understand you're concerned about kids driving. You call us, we do our best to find them, right? You think, 65 years old, right? You think it's a smart idea to be driving up on a sidewalk doing 30 miles an hour, chasing a kid on a bike? Answer the question.
I don't consider that a sidewalk.
What do you consider it?
There's cars on there all the time.
They're parked up on the grass so they can walk on the sidewalk.
All right,
you are doing, I got you for at least 3 minutes up on the sidewalk, driving recklessly over 30 miles an hour from what my reporting party told me.
And you can see he was going faster than me.
Do you still think you're correct? I tell you, do it again, you are going to jail. We're taking your car.
I will never do it again.
You understand what your actions?
I do understand.
He better have been going faster than you. If he wasn't going faster than you, you would have ran him over.
Very emotional.
Okay, so maybe you think you collect yourself as a 65-year-old woman about what you were doing? You would hit anybody else on that sidewalk besides this kid? If you even caught the kid?
There was no. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I can
You're
see there was
wrong for
nobody
trying
else.
to make this sound correct on your end.
Okay,
You're 100% wrong.
I won't.
All right, you see something that you call us. You don't take it into your own hands.
All right, you're right.
God forbid you hit somebody. I promise you I'll do everything in my power to make sure you go to jail.
You're right.
Take your car, and what else I could do for you.
All right.
I find out you're doing it again, chasing this kid even on the road.
Oh God, no. This was.
But it was a great idea to follow him on the sidewalk and chase him.
No. Like I said, it was
I
like.
hear what you said.
I know.
You're not. I want you to listen.
I'm listening.
This kid does it again.
This video is from Body Cam Edition. Body Cam Edition is the source. Go ahead and check out their channel and subscribe. They also have a ton of good content.
When you chase him in your car again, we'll get you for aggravated assault.
Of course I'm not going to.
But you did it.
I know.
And you were willing to chase this kid as far as it could go until this other car, this person that called us, stopped you. They blocked you at the sidewalk, correct?
Yeah.
We're taking your car. You're not getting it back. You're losing your license. You're not driving if you get another car. No. I find out you do this again. You're this close to doing it.
Of course not.
You're saying of course not, but look at your actions. It just happened.
No, but I'm...
100%, 110%. You were going to jail if you hit this kid.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I didn't just like come out and say, oh, here, let me go chase
You weren't
this boy.
thinking. You were not thinking.
Okay.
I'm laying into you right now because you could have killed multiple people on this sidewalk. It's dark. You're focused on this one kid riding a bike. You don't see anyone else on the sidewalk. Somebody would have called me and said, you almost hit them with their car. I'm taking you to jail. If this kid calls us back after he goes home and talks to his parents, I know where you're at. We're probably taking you to jail. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Your car's considered a deadly weapon.
Touch him.
Doesn't matter. Aggravated assault. Assault is not a physical contact. It's the threat of contact.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to say anything else.
Expect if I come back to your house, there's consequences that you're going to be paying. I already know who you are. I know where you live. I know what car you're driving. And I have you on video doing all this. That's plenty of evidence for a judge to say, yeah, we're taking her car, we're taking her license, and she's spending time in jail. Who's going to take care of your dog now? I'm just putting the whole picture together for you.
And I'm soaking it in, and I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm not arguing with you. I'm not.
I suggest when you get emotional like this next time, you stop what you're doing and think about what you're about to do.
You're right.
I'm not even going to say it again. I told you enough, okay? Think about everything you just did, too.
Okay.
All right.
The victim did not report the incident the night it occurred. It was reported a few days later when the parents decided to pursue charges.
How are we doing? Mr. Ellis?
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Ellis? Sergeant Miley at the Sheriff's Office. How are you today?
Good.
I guess we had an incident a couple days ago with your son who was a victim of something that happened. Looking at the video, I don't know what happened. My shift wasn't working, so I don't know why there was a lack of follow-up or anything like that. So first of all, I apologize for that. All right? Looking at the video, I'm not seeing assault there. Okay? She's far enough away in the video from what we can tell. She's in a vehicle. So if she really wanted to assault or do harm to somebody, she could very easily have sped up. What I'm seeing the most of right now from the video that was provided yesterday is reckless driving. She's driving on the sidewalk, and she's driving crazy, allegedly to confront your son. So what I'm seeing as of right now is what we can do. Like I said, that's why I was asking if there's any other video. File charges for reckless driving on her. All right.
What about intent to kidnap, child endangerment, nothing else?
The other issue I have with the assault aspect, I think we might have been able to pursue that or press it a little bit if we would have been called that night. All right, we have a day lack. So if there was...
You were called by...
Yeah, that's thin.
But we didn't know who the victim was at that point. So if the victim would have called in that night, we might have been able to stretch the assault.
Actually, that makes more sense. But you could, I mean, the statute of limitations is not going to be 3 days.
If there's a well-found fear that something was about to occur, you're going to call the cops immediately.
Yeah.
Not 24 hours later, or however many hours later. It would have been an immediate. Someone's trying to kill me, someone's trying to hurt me, get the cops here right now.
Yeah.
Then we might have been able to stretch that assault a little bit, all right? Because it was contacted immediately. There was a well-found fear that something was going to occur right then and there.
Yeah.
A couple hours later, a day later, is there really that well-found fear that something would have been able to occur per the statutes, per the elements of the crime? I agree, we should be able to do that.
Yeah.
However, per the statute and the elements of the crime, it's not going to fit that right now.
Okay. Has the detectives looked at the video and made their acceptance?
I just looked at the video right now, so that's why I'm here right now. Because I got a phone call and I'm like, all right, let me go try to see what we can do about this. So like I said, what I'm seeing at this current juncture is the reckless driving. I looked into possibly child abuse based on the mental effect that it might have on a child. Per the elements of the crime, yet again, there's very specific points in the child neglect or child abuse statute when it comes to a mental injury that we're not going to be able to do on this one either. Just want to give you a heads up as to what can occur right now. Is we're going to go make contact with the female. She's going to get issued a citation for the reckless driving. She's going to get told that charges are being forwarded to the state on the reckless driving. If the state can come up with some other charges, the state will be able to file those charges. Add on to those.
That's what I want. I want to push it to the far max.
And I don't blame you. I would too as a parent.
Well, and therein lies the problem. So they need to get both videos to the prosecutor. He wants the maximum charges on this lady. But we know that the state is a lot more likely to drop charges than add charges. It'll be interesting that they can charge her for reckless driving both as a civil violation or as a criminal misdemeanor. So we'll see how this one plays out. I think this is Florida too. It'd be fun to find this court case.
I mean, I get it. But at this current juncture, from the elements in the video that I'm seeing, that's the most I got right now.
Okay.
All right.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
You get that right.
Oh yeah, this is Flagler County. This is we'll do a story just on Flagler County one day. This is definitely Florida.
Oh, do you mind if you just step out?
Are you arresting me?
Well, I'm not saying that. We just have to talk, okay? Your dog's scaring me. I was when I was knocking on the door before. He was. Oh, hey, buddy.
Are you okay to come in now?
I'd rather be outside. Yeah.
Are you arresting me? Yes.
I'm
or
not
no?
saying that. I have to talk to you first, okay? To get your
Talk
side
to
of the
me
story.
before you arrest me?
I'm not saying that. Let's just get to the point where you were following him.
I was following him because I wanted to see where he lived, but he didn't stop, and then these two people are like yelling stuff at me. I'm like, you don't know what happened.
Yeah. We saw the video. It shows you driving on the sidewalk. Why'd you do that?
Well, that was stupid. Unfortunately, I didn't really think of it as a sidewalk.
How is that possible?
Well, I'm not saying.
Because you have the road and then.
I'm not saying I'm not
sidewalk.
Stupid. I just got
sidewalk. I'm not saying you're stupid either.
But like sidewalks to me are white sidewalks, and I see cars on them. But all I'm going to tell you is it was stupid and ridiculous, and that's all I can say. It was just freaking ridiculous that I did that. Are you arresting me now?
I have to read you your rights before I question you, okay? Because I'm going to ask you incriminating questions. When you were following him, did you ever get close to him?
I don't think so. No, I couldn't catch up with him.
So you were trying to catch up to him?
Enough that I could talk to him, yeah.
Okay.
To tell him what I was
So if
doing.
he's speeding away, why would you keep on following? I just...
That was stupid. That was
Okay.
stupid.
So what was going on inside your what was your emotions like?
I think I know where he lives now. Like I said, I wanted to talk to him, or if, let his mother know.
So when you were on the sidewalk, did you ever like jump in front of him? Nothing like that. And you didn't try to get in front of him before you started following him,
Yeah, no, before I started following.
or before you went on the sidewalk? Because that's the story I got. Right before you hopped on the sidewalk, or maybe as soon as it happened, you kind of like try to cut him off.
I tried to come around. I didn't try to cut him off.
So you try to go around him. You're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And what was your goal to going
To
around
talk
him? Okay.
My
How fast were you
only
going?
thing, I don't know.
Okay, so you were trying.
Hey, she didn't want to talk to him. She wanted to scream at him. Oh man, imagine if she did find out where she lives and then talk to her mother. Do you think her mother would talk to her in return? No, that wouldn't go so well. There would definitely be some people going to jail if she ended up talking to her mother.
Catch up to him even though he's going pretty fast on a sidewalk with a bike, okay? You understand where we're coming from here?
I do.
I mean, his mother. And in fairness, you can't really ever give a teenager the benefit of the doubt. You just can't. But likewise with a Karen, especially one who's chasing a teenager on the opposite side of the road down a sidewalk.
Because it's ridiculous. I'm going to be honest with you.
I feel that way too.
Your main goal was to just try to talk to him? That's it? Because it seems, I'm just going to tell you what it seems like for me. It seems like this was an anger kind of like driven thing. Is that true or not?
I was angry, but I just wanted to talk to him and tell him, I would have spoken. Even I got out of the car and I was like, I even said to him, will you talk to me? And he said no, and he just, kept going.
So why would you keep on following after that? He doesn't want to talk to you.
That was stupid.
You get what
I
you're
wanted to
looking
see
for?
where he lived to tell his mother.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. Based on what we have now, I'm going to be making an arrest on aggravated assault and the reckless driving too, based on everything that I have. Okay? I'm going to need you to turn around for me.
I gotta.
And we'll do that. We'll do all that after.
My mother.
Okay? We'll do.
So this is the right move. You have to charge for the aggravated assault. It's probably going to get dropped, but you have to start there. I like that he undersold the expectations to the victim's family and said that they were going to go with the reckless driving and that there's not enough for the aggravated assault. And I think it's right to stop it there and still charge her for it, because there is a good argument for aggravated assault by legal definition, right? And then and also you need to know that the definition for assault is different in every state, and some states use battery instead of assault, and some states consider assault a physical act, and some consider it to be a physical or the intention to create a physical contact. But assault varies state by state, and sometimes greatly.
Hold that out
Don't do
there,
this.
okay?
Please, in
Put
front
your
of
hands
my
behind your
neighbor.
back.
Is my
Here,
door open?
we can go in the door for you. Yep, that's fine. I'll give you that respect. Put your hands behind your back like you're praying. Do you have anyone that can watch the dog?
Yeah.
God. Are we gonna need to get animal control?
Can you let me out of this for a second so I can get him in the house? I can probably squeeze out.
I can't.
Come on. Oh, God.
Alright, let's get you in the car. So, let me just give you the rundown.
Poor puppers. The dog's not gonna be at home alone that long. Well, actually, he might be. It just kind of depends. I think she could probably bail or bond out within probably that same day. I guess it just depends on the charges, but most likely she'll be home later that day, unless it's Friday afternoon and she's gonna have to sit there for the weekend.
You're being charged with reckless driving, which you were getting charged no matter what. So what I was going to do there, and then the aggravated assault is based on the totality of the circumstances of what we found, what we got from the witness, The victim and you, okay?
The woman was charged with aggravated assault and reckless driving. She was released on a $3,000 cash bond and is now awaiting future court dates.
I think they got that one right. Good job, Flagler County. If you watched my video from a couple days ago, you saw the sovereign citizen Confederate 8-hour war zone standoff. Same county, same sheriff. Apparently, if you are a non-law abiding citizen, you are not a big fan of this guy. There's they have the sheriff that likes to do a lot of press conferences. So if you YouTube or Google the sheriff of Flagler County, you'll find a ton of content. Oh, okay, so we've got a racist, a mayor, and probably a future racist mayor. Let's do the 911 abuser. Ugh. This one was kind of hard to watch. I think I only made it in like a couple minutes because this lady's angry. Oh my god. I got this overlapping thing that's making me hard to move me. Oh jeez. Oh god, I'm watching YouTube. Watch me figure it out. I'm getting there. If you haven't been watching my videos, the last 7 days I had sinus surgery a week ago, and that's why I'm really sniffly and coffee. It's still kind of it's all gunk. All right. Whew. God, this one's just kind of annoying to look at. All right. Play.
Thank you. Hold on a second. I want to explain. God damn it! You fucking white supremacist piece of shit!
On January 19th, 2024, Flagler County deputies in Florida.
I really didn't intend for this one to be in Flagler County as well. I didn't even realize that till right now.
Responded to a woman who had called 911 7 times, claiming it was a life or death emergency. When they arrived, she quickly turned aggressive and the situation escalated fast. All of it captured on police body cam.
We're here. So how can we help you? I don't need your shit. I need you to go get my dogs. No, you're not? Okay. Thank you. Hold on a second. No. I want to explain something to you real quick, all right? Hey. So you call a 911 like the way you did?
C-22, I copy. So far?
So far?
She just slammed the door in our faces and told us to f*** off.
If you're watching this video, and you're wearing headphones, just be careful. You're gonna need to turn the volume down at a couple of spots here because it's gonna get loud. Oh, and this one comes from Crime POV. I think this is the only one I have today from Crime POV. Like the rest of them, go ahead and check them out, like and subscribe. They also have an endless supply of awesome content.
I reported my dogs. If you're not gonna get my dogs, get the f off my property.
I need to explain something to you.
I don't need you to explain.
What you calling us the way you are?
If you want to explain something, tell me.
Offense.
Can you pass? Can you pass the test?
Pass what test?
Can you pass the test?
I can pass any test, yes. What test are you trying to have me pass?
I'm sorry. Get off my property. You're not gonna get my dogs. Get the f off my property. My was stolen. I pay Nappy's vet bill.
I can explain some options for you.
I don't want options. I want my dog.
Okay.
And you're not gonna do that. So please, just leave. Okay? You're not gonna get my dog?
So.
I don't care what you have to say. You're not gonna get my dog, right?
But you don't care what I have to say.
That I paid for?
But you don't care what I said.
What do you have to say to me?
So.
What the do you have to say to me?
So.
That I don't already know.
I don't think you do know, honestly, ma'am.
Oh my God. What? They know I'm black or something? Now you gotta send 5 of you? Get the away from me.
Do you know?
You're not gonna get my dog? Get the away from me. You aren't worth a.
I want you to
go
do.
patrol some dumb spot. Go patrol Palm Coast like you have been. Go gang up on the city like you have been. Do your pointless work and don't do a thing for me because you're not gonna do shit for me.
Can I explain something?
I paid $3 grand for this dog and for my ex to come in and take him.
Mm-hmm.
You, no offense, you, go post up.
Yep.
Get the out of my yard. Nobody needs you. It's a civil matter that they can't even help. Get the out of my yard.
No, here's the deal. I'm the shit super. Stop wasting my time and our resources. Stop wasting our calling 911.
Don't gang up on somebody else, you racist.
If you call again, you're gonna go to jail.
You work for me, you.
For you.
This is what the you do. You're a civil help.
Got
Get the out of here. Get off my yard. Go post up. Go waste your time sitting somewhere else.
You're wasting my time right now by 911 over and over again.
Over and over and over. You don't work for dispatch, you fat. You sit in a yard. Shut the up and get the what the you do? Do you answer phone calls? No. Get the out of here. You're not needed. They have it under control. They have it well under control. Get the out of here, you skin-headed. You short. You fat. You slow. You can't even pass a test. Go join the army. Go be in the reserves. But you can't do that. But you can't do that. That's why you army are. Get the out of here. Nobody needs you. Nobody needs you.
So, I'm going to explain a couple things.
And go run my tags. Make sure you see me. Make sure you get me out there because you have nothing better to do. Get your bald-headed out of my... Get off my... No, shut up. Hold on one second.
Don't tell me shut up.
Shut up. I can't. Get off my property.
I'm not leaving until they're done.
So...
Get off my property, you fat...
One option you have...
You short little fat...
Look up on Google, okay? And
shut up. Get off my property.
Misuse of 911, which is a criminal offense.
Get off my property.
And disorderly conduct.
I am.
Can you just forward charges for misuse of 911?
Yep, I gotta confirm her picture.
Yeah, just look up in David. Then, take the recordings they sent us and just attach it to the file.
It's not misuse, you dumb. My dog is gone. That I paid $3 grand for. He's gone.
Well, we tried.
So, you. You're not worth a. You're not worth a. Get off my property! Get the out! You and you. Get the off. You think you're so hot because you're man on my property? Get the out, you. Go each other.
Hope you find your.
Each other.
Have a good night.
Go.
Good luck finding your dog.
You.
Enjoy your night. You throw rocks? You throw rocks at us?
Yeah. I'm throwing rocks in my yard.
Come here, throw rocks.
I didn't throw rocks. Get away from me! I didn't throw rocks at you!
You did.
No, I didn't! I threw rocks in my yard!
Now, stop resisting.
Ow! I threw rocks in my yard! Ow!
Got one.
No, look where the rocks went!
Stop resisting now! You're under arrest.
Look where the rocks went!
You threw them right at us.
You're lying!
Well, you definitely threw them at us.
No, my dog's in there, please.
Nope.
I did it!
You did it to yourself.
You absolutely did.
Charlie, you
no, because there's no... You know what? I have cameras in my front yard. I didn't throw rocks at you. I threw them down. And it's on my camera.
So, fine. It's on my camera. You've done this before to my ex. I didn't, you know I didn't throw rocks at you. They didn't even touch you. You hurt them. And you hurt my dog is in there. Please let me tell my mom. I threw the rocks at my. God, you dirty. You can't take me talking shit to you. You have to do this to me? I threw the rocks in my yard. I don't even. Oh no, my dog. I can't. My dog.
Have a seat in the car.
My baby.
Come on, take a seat.
No.
Okay, I gotta jump in here. So first I thought her dog ran away. But it sounds more like the ex-boyfriend or husband or whoever took the dog. I don't know what she's doing about that, if she's trying to get the dog back through the court system or through the police, but she's clearly upset and she's probably drunk. She called, I don't, was it seven? Okay, I have it in the description right there. 7 911 calls for her missing dog. Second, she paid $3,000 for the dog. Now, I have expensive dogs. I have a French bulldog and I have an English bulldog, and yeah, I will definitely make sure they get to join the channel at some point because, I mean, who doesn't like bulldogs? And if you don't like bulldogs, you should probably just watch a different channel. Just kidding. I need subscribers. French bulldogs and English bulldogs can get very, very expensive, but if you find, I hate to use the term shopping around, but you can look for breeders all over your state and find a purebred of an expensive dog for half or a quarter of the price what some places sell dogs for. Like, for example, if you buy a dog in a pet store, for example, I saw a French bulldog there for like $9,200. Insane. That's more. That's closer to 4 times what anybody should pay for a dog. And I mean, in my opinion, pet stores shouldn't exist for a bunch of reasons. But oh man, if they are going to exist, $9,200 for a dog is ridiculous. So she paid $3,000 for a dog. You know, it's not completely unreasonable. I'm assuming it's a purebred and it's probably a popular breed of dog. But yeah, she's in Flagler County. They arrest quickly, so I'm sure she probably got nowhere near the police when she threw that rock, but they were itching for an excuse to arrest her, and I'm surprised they didn't arrest her on the 911 calls. Anyway, we've got about 9 minutes of screaming left in this one, so headphones.
Okay, but I didn't. You know I didn't. Just like you know I didn't. It's this skinhead.
Put your feet in the car.
Nobody's even Nobody is here. I have to call. Please, I don't.
You'll have your chance to call. Get in the car.
No, I don't have any shoes. The jail's dirty. I didn't do anything to you, and it's gonna come on camera.
We're gonna drag you in the car.
And you attacked my door.
If I have to pull you in this car, I will. But I don't want to.
But I know because you know I did
I'll keep talking to you if you put your feet in the car.
Get that skinhead the out of here, you racist! You racist mother! Yeah, record me! He's racist! And I threw rocks in my yard and he...
Come on, have your seat in the car.
I'm making race comments as you out here.
You're
making race comments.
Come on, put your feet in the car.
I threw rocks in my yard and I'm allowed to do that.
Come on.
Stop the car.
It's on video! It's on video! truth. Dear God, please. You know I didn't throw anything at them. You know I didn't throw anything at them, God. Please, I knew better. I knew better. I knew better, and it's on video. I knew better. It's on video. I threw it straight down. I will show you the video. I will show you the video. It's on video. What does he not get? What is it? It's on video. And you're ignoring me. Nobody's here. My mom is. I don't trust you. I am black. And nobody's here. I am scared. I am scared. It's on video. My dog is here. And you're deleting it. I need my mom. God damn it! You fucking white supremacist piece of shit! I didn't do anything! I know better! I know better than those. I know better than to throw something at you. I would never. I'm so scared. I don't need. Please, I just graduated college. This is gonna mess me up taking my boards. I have to take a board exam. This is gonna. Why? And I didn't even do it. You guys are just mad. You're mad because of what I said to dispatch. You're mad at my freedom of speech. God! No! No! I did! Mom! Mom! I cannot deal. I can't. I need my mom. And it's her birthday and I don't want to do this. Oh my God. And this is so embarrassing. Like I have to. Please, this is gonna ruin me getting my. This is gonna ruin. I'm literally have to take my state boards to be an OTA, and I'm really good at it. And then you wonder why people don't like you. It will go viral. It is on camera. The skinhead isn't even here. You look like a normal person, and I tried. Like, I'm sorry. I even looked at you and I said, I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh, I just want my dogs. It is so hard to co-parent with. Like, I can't imagine having kids because I can't do it with my dogs. Please, like. That's all I'm struggling with. It's just missing something I love. Like, oh my God, my mom is gonna hate me! My mom is gonna hate me! I just finished school! My mom is gonna hate me! Oh my God! Ah! Oh, I hope you get cancer! I hope you get stage 4 cancer! I hope you have a kid and you get to enjoy it for 6 months and then the kid dies. Do you understand me? I hope you have a miserable life. You are miserable. I don't deserve this and I don't even have shoes on my feet. My mom has no clue where I am. No! I don't need to be here! And you know it, you racist. Can you at least tell me what you're saying my arrest is for? What is it?
Assault on Leo times 3.
The times 3? 3 felonies! You're gonna ruin my future! It's on video when you know it! Assault! What did you feel? Tell me, officer, what did you feel? How hurt are you? You drove me here just fine. Get that on camera. You know that's wrong! Like, I'm trying to have a good future! And now you're ruining that! I'm 40 grand in debt to Kaiser University because I just graduated the OTA program. You can look it up. You're ruining that! I'm 40 grand in debt to Kaiser University because I just graduated the OTA program.
I was trying to catch that university, but I couldn't get it the second time either. If you catch this video and you think you know it, please drop it in the comments.
You can look it up. This is not right. Please, I'm begging you. Please, you're ruining my future. You are ruining my life. No, this is not right. This is not right. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lawyer. I'm gonna make you guys look bad in court. You know this isn't right, and you know I will win because I have it on video. No, please, I need my mom. I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not. Okay. I'm having a panic attack. I need medical attention. I'm asking you for medical attention. No, I'm not. You know this isn't fair. Like, you guys, oh my God, you're so dirty. You're so dirty and racist. My uncle's in the NAACP.
Well, that was fun. Man, I gotta drop those big ums. Let me make me a little bit bigger. Let me make me a little bit bigger. One day I'll figure out this one click thing. Very end, she said her uncle was in the NAACP. I think the video from yesterday or the day before had somebody from the NAACP get arrested. Either that or it's just something I watched on YouTube. She had to be drunk. Man, and she's got to. If she's doing what was it, occupational therapy? I think is what she said she went to school for, and then she's got to do her boards pretty soon. If she's got a criminal record, especially one that has assault on a Leo, that's definitely going to be disruptive to her career. Knowing what I know of the court system, it'll probably get pleaded down. She'll probably be all right if she doesn't have a prior record. Based on her reaction, I don't think that she does, but I got a feeling she's got a few more charges in her future. All right, so we got the Karen out of the way. We've got the new soft sit. Oh, we did Trick Daddy. All right, let's go with the entitled lawsuit. Now, I saw a couple people republish this one. But again, if you catch my channel before you see any of theirs, then I'm glad it's the first time you get to see this one. But what happens when a law student gets arrested? I'll tell you, it doesn't go well.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer. I know I'm in the school for law, so it's like he can't do this, babe. This is not correct. This is not right. I cannot wait till I go to my professor tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday. I cannot wait till I see my professor. Can I have your badge number?
Yes, ma'am. It's 234.
234.
On a routine patrol, officers spotted a vehicle with an expired tag. But what happened next was anything but routine. In the passenger seat sat a young woman, calm, confident, and ready to challenge every word from law enforcement. A self-proclaimed future lawyer and current law student, she was determined to argue her case right there on the roadside.
And this one is coming from Watch Cop Cam. Watch Cop Cam is the source for this video.
But officers had a lesson of their own to deliver, and it didn't end with a debate. Here's how it all went down.
Have them roll down the windows, man.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I know my law. Get away from me. Don't
you can know your law.
No, don't open my door. My seatbelt's on.
All right, listen, your car smells like weed.
No, this is...
All right. You're going to come out.
Why?
Because your car smells like weed.
No, you're lying. You are lying.
Listen, I'm telling you once.
Okay, let me call my lawyer. Give me 1 second.
Come get out of the car.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you twice. Step out of the car. Your car smells like weed.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Ma'am, step out of the car.
You're going to give me a second, sir. You cannot. If you put your hands on me. I didn't say nothing to him. I did not say nothing. Okay, let me put it in my pocket. I'll put it in my pocket.
Let go. I'll put it on top of the car.
Can you put it in my pocket?
I will sit on top of the car.
Put it in my pocket. You didn't ask for a license. You didn't ask for identification. Yeah, I'm a lawyer. I know I'm in the school for law, so it's like he can't do this, babe. This is not correct. This is not right.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
No weapons?
Can I have a female to search me?
Yes, ma'am.
I want a female. Can you call a female out?
Hey, just stop talking. Stop talking.
Can I have my phone? You said you were going to put it in my pocket.
234.
Can you put it in my pocket? And can you have a manager, a sergeant?
Can you have a female officer 51 of a search? Consider here. Put your butt on the car.
This is my key, right? I got you.
Put your butt on the bumper over there.
I'm saying, babe, just listen, bro. Listen. Like, that's it. That's all we're trying to do here. Like, just fucking listen, bro. That's why what you need to pay for a cart.
But he just said that he
Look, the car smells like weed too, so we're not doing all
this.
that.
No, this man is lying. Like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this. I cannot wait till I go to my professor tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday. I cannot wait till I see my professor.
Yes,
can I have your badge number?
Yes, ma'am. It's 234.
234. Is your camera recording?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
How do I know?
I'm telling you, it is.
Don't say this is because
he's waiting on us.
Babe, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Like, just stop talking. Is this because it's 1224? That's fine, man. That's it.
So you lied to me?
Don't say nothing. Just stop talking, bro.
Okay, I'll leave it. Okay, I know. Okay.
I'm not trying to make a, you understand this phrase. I'm not trying to make an outline of a molehill.
And it's crazy because she's the one who's supposed to be the law student, but he's the one who's giving the best legal advice right now.
I'm just saying, though, like, what is this for, bro? I've never been put in cuffs, bro.
Before we go any farther, the car does smell like weed. Do you have a
Bro,
roach
I
or anything
understand
in
that. No, it's nothing in there.
Okay. Have you been around someone that's been smoking or something?
Probably, bro. Like, bro, today I just got out, bro. I
look,
been doing shit.
This could have been just as simple as us asking
That's
some
what I'm
questions.
saying, but
ma'am, can you put your butt on the thing instead?
Just come on, just stay right there, bro. Like, you doing...
Come
like,
over
just,
here next to me, please.
Babe, like, come on. Like, you tripping. Like, you tripping, bro.
This could have been a simple traffic stop. Y'all are making it way more than it has to be.
I swear
we don't actually care about a
we not,
decal.
bro.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. What you pull me over for? If you don't care
it's our
about
job to pull people over for decals and stuff, man.
Isn't it a warning? It's a warning. They let you know, like, I just was in the car with Arya and it's just happened.
Just what was that for me?
That's all I'm saying. It's a warning.
I see it, bro. But if I ask you to roll it down, you gotta roll it down.
Who's on is that your brothers?
You're the registered owner, correct? Huh? You're the registered owner of the car, correct? Say it again? You're the registered owner of the car,
Yeah,
correct?
I am.
So this is in your glove box.
That's not his though. Okay.
Hey, just hush, bro. Just fucking
Okay.
So this is why the car would smell like weed. And you're riding around with a car that smells like weed. Does it come together? Does it make sense? So we're not trying to be assholes or anything. We're trying to do our jobs. That's it. Okay?
But you're talking just fine.
He's still giving her better legal advice. She keeps talking. He keeps saying to be quiet. The weed is definitely hers. I mean, that is a female purse for sure, and it was on her side of the car.
I just want their gloves. Oh, I just want their cameras on so that way. Hey, take my wallet out your purse, out of your thing. You didn't.
Is that your wallet?
Yes, that is my wallet.
Okay, well, it was in the compartment
No,
with the weed.
but still, no, it was not. You're lying. No,
wait, what you mean it was like in her purse? That compartment was also in the compartment with the weed in the glove box.
No, that wasn't. No, that was right there. I can tell you, it was right there in that thing. I know it was right there. You cannot.
In the
lie.
glove box?
No, it was right here where that registration.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Because he's lying.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna review the video.
You making this shit harder for me, bro. Okay. Like, what if you don't want to say? I'm doing what I gotta fucking go. And I'm gonna be the one to you gonna find you out, baby. I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna put. Okay, go do it.
Bro.
How can you get better?
Can you just stop smoking, bro? I'm assuming now.
Can you tell me why?
Because I'm putting you back.
Why?
Because you're under arrest for resisting.
For resisting?
Yes, ma'am.
When did I resist?
Can you sit right here for me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Because she was told multiple times she was giving lawful commands to do something. She did not do it.
I'm gonna
She
have
had to
to.
be pulled out of the car. That's what it is. So you know what resisting is? She's resisting the lawful command. Does that make sense? So he told her to do something, gave her lawful command, and she didn't comply with it. Okay?
It's my discretion at this point with our little verbal thing that we had. You didn't fight me when you got the car.
Do you want to give him any of your jewelry or anything? So it's not going with you.
My what?
Like your jewelry or Apple
Oh
Watch?
no, I know my mama be on her way right now.
Okay. So you want us to take it with you down?
My Apple Watch, yep. While I'm looking, I read everything's there.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take it off for now. Put it in the front seat.
No, you cannot. Okay, then tell my boyfriend to come get it.
Okay. Hey man, can you, whenever you're done, come over here. We're gonna give you her Apple Watch, okay? Whenever you're done, I'm gonna have you take her Apple Watch. Okay. Turn this way. I'm gonna take it off your wrist, or can you take it off your wrist by yourself?
Stretch. Well, I'm glad I'm going to school for this. If I wasn't going to school for this, I'd be a fool. You know?
I want you to watch me giving it to him.
I don't need to watch you. I don't trust you.
In the end, her attempt to school the officers on the law backfired, landing her in handcuffs and facing charges of resisting arrest. But was she standing up for her rights, or should she have just stayed quiet? Did the officers handle this situation properly, or could it have gone differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more unbelievable moments caught on body cam.
Constitutional law. You spend a significant amount of your time in the beginning of law school doing constitutional law. So if she actually is a law student, and I'm guessing she's an undergrad, there's no way she's a law student. She knows absolutely nothing. He knows more than she does. The very beginning of law school is when you learn your amendments, the Bill of Rights, commonly used case law, You know, I mean, you get the big ones like Marbury versus Madison, but then you get so you even get some of these traffic ones. And if you don't get the traffic ones, then YouTube does give some positive education toward the law as long as you are watching the correct sources. I'm thinking of Pennsylvania versus Mims. In her case, that's one of them. Probably Terry v. Ohio. Local, state, 10th Amendment. That's one she probably should know if she's going to be in this scenario again. The doctrine. What do they call it? The smell doctrine. The one that most states have, or if you smell weed, the officer can conduct a search. There's that one. Oh, what else does she need to know? The Fifth Amendment, for sure. Fourth Amendment, First Amendment. I don't know, man. She's yeah, she's a law student. She's definitely not paying attention. I'm guessing she's in some sort of law class in an undergrad setting. But who knows? This is one of those scenarios where a YouTube education would actually benefit her. All right, I got one throwback, and then I'm gonna call it good. I gotta do some cleaning, prepare for the kids to get home. Might even have enough time to take a nap. Although I slept pretty well last night. All right, this is a throwback. This is a small town mayor who's got some entitlement issues. Let me just get it queued up real quick. Okay. You probably, if you've seen this one, it was probably a year or two ago, but it just came across my feed, and I was like, "Yeah, well, what? Might as well throw it back in the mix." During this, I'm also gonna look up to see if this guy's still the mayor. This one comes from, looks like Cops and Cons. I feel like I might have got it from something. I might have pulled it from somewhere else though, but the icon on the top right corner says Cops and Cons.
Houston, we have a problem. In November of 2022, a Houston, Missouri police officer was dispatched to a gas station owned by the town mayor, Willie Walker. The call was about a man who drove up to the store allegedly drunk. That is when this investigation was stopped in its tracks by the small town, part-time mayor, and full-time gas station owner.
It's right down here.
Hold on. You can sit here in denial. You want back and smell the alcohol. Okay?
And?
Okay. Are you going to take some breathalyzer tests for me real quick?
No.
You won't?
For what?
Because you drove that vehicle up here.
I didn't drive it.
Sir, do I have to detain you?
For what?
829, I'm now a subject. For driving while intoxicated.
You're not driving. I wasn't driving.
Okay, sir. They stated they seen you drive up here. You're intoxicated. I'm not going to allow you to...
Who said I drove it?
Sir, I'm not going to tell you who. I'm just telling you what I've observed.
Okay.
Okay. Will you be willing to take some tests for me to allow you to operate your motor vehicle? Okay.
No.
Well, then you're not going to operate that motor vehicle.
Well, all right then.
All right.
Let it be. I'll have Jay to haul it.
No, so here's the deal. Did you operate that vehicle coming in here?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to detain you. Go ahead and try and put your hands on my back. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. I'm going to detain you right now. You're not under arrest. But I'm going to detain you until I can find out if you've operated that motor vehicle up here. When I find out you operated that motor vehicle up here in an intoxicated condition, you will be placed under arrest for driving underneath the influence of alcohol. Do you understand? Do you understand? Come on. Hey, so now I have one thing. You have a driver's license on you? Sir, do you have a driver's license on you? Okay, we can play that game too, bud.
Have Jace come get my fucking car.
Alright, come on. You have a driver, you got a wallet on you, bud?
Have Jace come get my car. What? I didn't do nothing, man.
You drove your car up here drunk, and I'm going to go back here and review those cameras.
I didn't drive up
Sir, you are obviously intoxicated.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. Take a step back.
Not as bad as I can get.
Okay, but you still are. Correct. Go have a seat right there for me. Again, you're not under arrest right now. You're just being detained while I investigate this.
For what?
For driving while underneath the influence of alcohol.
I'm not driving.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step in that vehicle, or I'm going to arrest you for not doing it. I'm give you a lawful order.
Pants.
Sir, your pants are fine. Step in the vehicle.
Well, I got to get my pants pulled up.
You don't have anything?
God damn, pull my pants up.
Your britches are up. You're good. Now get in the vehicle. Sir, sit in the vehicle. Turn around, put your butt down.
Shit. I'm trying.
Alright, well, I'm taking time with you. I'm being gentle with you.
Alright.
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 Alright, hang tight for me real quick.
Alright.
Sorry. You be alright. 812-901. Have a J2 when ready.
Go ahead.
Last name of Watts, William, Adam, Tom, Tom. First name Jeffrey, John, Edward, Frank, Edward, Robert, Young. Middle initial is W as in William. Date of birth of
Subject, Bridge 25, out of school. No endorsement, restrictions of person lenses, by prior actions, past convictions, negative 29.
Is there anybody you can call to get the camera?
So it's Sunday, and I normally close because they're doing whatever. I called Jeremy a while ago. I could call Carla and see if Willie could come up.
That'd be great. I'd really appreciate it.
Jordan?
Yep.
I called Jeremy and he was like, take his number, and if he can wait till first thing in the morning, he says, I'll get it to him. And I was like,
so I need it tonight.
They're gonna wait.
No, I need it tonight. I can't arrest you on a suspicion without having to.
Oh, he scared the shit out of me. I'm so glad he came in when
Did
he
you
did.
see him when he came in?
Absolutely. He come in and the other officer was in here. He was walking in and he was like, I've already got that full once. And I was like, I said, dude, he don't need to be driving and whatever. He just now walked out. I was like, watch my pregnant daughter out there on the road. And he said, I'll get her too.
I can smell him.
He's awful.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Talking about he just got out of county, something, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So there they are.
Oh, he was from last night. Hey, Andy. He's drunk as hell. Could you watch him on my passenger side, make sure you don't try and kick out my window or something? Thanks.
I just arrested him yesterday. He was drunk yesterday, too.
Was he? That's what he was saying, but I need to review the camera. She stated he did come in, so as long as I can see it, I'm going to take him. Thanks. Guy, he's drunk. I need to see the camera. Just a drunk guy. It's
My
cool.
cameras aren't for you guys. No.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
These are private cameras.
Right, so.
Okay. I want it in writing that you even requested that.
Okay, I can give it to you, William, in writing. That's fine. I mean.
You're fucking done, dude. I'll tell you right now. I fucking had it with your ass.
Okay, dude.
No, okay, dude, nothing. I've had it with your fucking ass.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No. We don't do that.
Okay, so. What I got.
What are you doing here in.
We don't do what? We don't show up when one of your own employees calls us? Man, these guys are rude, aggressive, mean. I mean, who's the lackey? He's just the mayor's yes man? Jeez. Imagine living in this town.
This parking lot.
Your lady called me and said that you got a drunk guy here getting ready to leave. So to keep a guy from getting on the road, come down here, found him, he's drunk. So keep him from getting in the vehicle. I'm asking to see if I can see the cameras to prove that he drove up here.
No. We're not doing that.
I would never do that for any citizen. These are private cameras, okay? I'm not with people getting watched all the time or any of that stuff.
And you sat across the road over here for a day for an hour and 15 minutes watching my place.
As a business
I'm not
owner,
watching. I'm running traffic. He's even asked me to do said thing.
To watch traffic. As a business owner, nobody's going to come and buy anything from the liquor store with the cops sitting across there. It's not good for business.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You're a liar. You said she called the cops, and she did not call the cops.
I did not call the cops.
Okay,
So you're a fucking liar.
Sir, I'm going to tell you to
Get
calm
the
down.
fuck out of here.
Sir,
Fuck you. Get out of here.
Sir,
Go.
stop. Sir, stop.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sir,
I'm sick of you.
Sir,
You lied about that.
You fucking lied.
I didn't lie about nothing.
She didn't
I
fucking
didn't
call you.
up.
You said she called. You just
Okay.
said that.
She
You just
called
said-
or
you need to
somebody
leave.
called.
You need to leave
Get
here.
the fuck out of here. Don't ever pull back on this parking lot again.
You
I
need to
told you
leave.
that with one business. I'm telling you with this one.
I'm telling you as a business owner, politely, you need
All right.
to leave here.
We're going to go.
Maybe he's a fucking liar.
Let's go.
He's a fucking liar.
Hey, Andy, will you get his keys?
Get the fuck out of here. Get in your car and get the fuck out of here.
Hey, right now I'm here lawfully for an investigation.
No, you're not on my property.
Yes, I am.
Because no one calls you. Get
All
out
right,
of here.
I'm going to call the chief.
Andy, I want him gone.
Do you want the car removed?
No, leave the car there.
Do you need the car?
Huh?
Do you need the car?
No.
Okay. He said he's fine with it there, so.
Okay, that's fine. You want to grab his keys?
Where is his keys?
In the car.
Does he want it secured or anything? We can just leave him in there.
See, right now he's not arrested, he's being detained.
Okay.
So until I can complete an investigation. So.
Wow.
Alright, bud, hold up. Check it out.
What the fuck was that about? Holy shit.
Okay, this part's pretty funny. Just listening to the two different directions the drunk guy goes. But man, that's an angry dude. And that guy's running your town. Well, the super angry guy wasn't the mayor. But the mayor, had a super angry lackey who's, an extension of himself in this video, for sure.
What was that about?
It's whatever. So here's the deal. Again, like I said, you're not being under arrest, okay? I'll detain you.
What was that about?
Will you listen to me for a second so I can get this done?
Wow.
Again.
That guy was a fucking
I know.
dick.
We're going to take care of that later on down the road. That's okay.
He's a
Now listen
dick.
to me. Hey, listen to me, bud.
What?
Here's the situation. I'm not placing you underneath arrest, okay? I didn't observe you driving the motor vehicle, okay? The lady up there did say you were driving it, okay?
Right.
So here's what I'm going to do. You can walk out of here, okay? I'm not going to place you under arrest. You're not getting in that car, though. If you get in that car, you are going to go to jail. You understand?
The owner said he's fine with the vehicle being there, okay? So you ain't got to worry about getting towed.
Okay.
But, Jeff, you're going to get stopped and get charged with DWI if you get in the car, because obviously you've been drinking, all right? We can smell it, we can tell it by talking to you. You've been drinking, all right? Don't get in the car.
I like that guy. He's a nice guy.
You good?
He went from he's a dick to he's a nice guy. No, he could be talking about angry guy number 1 and mayor number 2, but it was angry guy that said he could leave the car there.
He's a super
hop
nice
on up.
guy. Well,
Turn around for me.
I guess I'll have to walk up.
You'll have to walk back to Kabul, bud.
Can you give me a ride?
Huh? I will not give you a ride. I'm a municipal officer. I will not give you a ride.
How come you let a guy talk to you like that?
So, we're not letting that. That's going to be addressed and taken care of.
I mean, son of a bitch. I'd whip that motherfucker's ass.
Well,
I mean, I'd have tore him out of the frame. Hey, take me to where he's at and I'll take care of it.
I appreciate that, sir. So, again, I need
I'll
you to...
go over there and whip him.
Okay, he went from what an ass to he's a super nice guy to let me go take care of him.
Okay, I'm going to need you to start walking, though, one way or the other, okay? I'm going to give you your stuff.
Well, I got to lock my car up.
Okay, this deputy will sit with you while that car is locked, but you cannot operate that motor vehicle. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's your stuff. Your license is in there. I'm going to have a chat with this deputy real quick, and we'll kick it.
I'll call Jay's and have him
tow it?
Yep.
Okay, well, we can get that done, too. Huh?
I'll meet you across the road.
Okay, he said he's going to lock his car.
Call Jay's and have him show up.
Okay.
I'll pay to have it towed.
Okay, I'll get Jason around.
That way I can have a ride home.
Okay. 812-911. Owner of the vehicle is requesting that Jay's come and tow it here at the pit stop. He'll be here with the vehicle.
Mayor Willie Walker was reprimanded by the city council at their next meeting. Many of the townspeople did not appreciate how the mayor treated the police officer.
Okay, so I did some follow up on this one. Let me just adjust the screen a little bit. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, man, what an angry guy. If you got somebody who's that angry in your life, there's nothing. Well, maybe he's just really passionate and anti-police. But if your buddy or your brother or whoever you're with is the mayor, you should, in some ways, the mayor's the boss. So, you can't yell at your boss's employees. And I think they had a representative there. Actually, you know what? Let me turn the volume off, just because it's loud. I think they had a sheriff and a PD there, if I'm not mistaken. And I imagine if the sheriff was there, okay, so the dark truck, I don't know if that's PD or sheriff. All right, hold on, let me see if we catch it on there. Yeah, there it is. There's the she. Okay, so one of the cars said sheriff, one of them said police, or one of them said police. From my understanding, the mayor appoints the chief of police, and then the sheriff is elected. I've got a feeling the sheriff and the mayor do not get along in this town. I don't know who the sheriff is in this town, but I did do some research on, since this video is from 2022, I did some research on Mr. Walker, or was it Welker? Oh, and by the way, Houston, Missouri, population of 2,100 annually, which is nuts. That's a tiny town. Tiny. There's more There's probably more people that live within 3 blocks of me than that entire town. Okay, so DUI. Mention the articles I find mention DUI arrest, but this guy, from my understanding, he didn't get arrested. All right, so what happened next? Mayor Walker did not, in fact, let the officer see the video, according to a specific news article. The mayor, quote, the mayor responds to the officer saying, "My cameras aren't for you guys, ever." And then the follow up said, "In fairness, the mayor did say later that if the officer had come back with a subpoena, he would have complied." I'm not sure why I had to get to shouting. You can see for yourself. From what I gather, Walker was reprimanded. So he was voted out the next election. Some further research shows that, according to LinkedIn, he's still listed as the mayor, but checking other sources, it looks like the mayor is actually a lady named Victoria Naranchich. And then later, at some point, Walker was sued about insurance benefits and was very vocal about conspiracy in the council. This lawsuit was eventually dropped. I couldn't find anything on Jeffrey Watts. He was the guy that was arrested, or he was handled, and probably because they let him go. Let me see. I haven't really seen anything officially about this incident either. It looks like the town more or less wants to move on. In a follow-up article, I did see that the same source ranked the top 25 states to live in based on cost of living. Oh, least expensive states to live in. And since we're here, we might as well run down the list. Number 25, North Dakota. Average cost living index of 97.1. Number 24, North Carolina, 95.7. Wisconsin, 95.5. 22, Kentucky, 94.9. South Dakota, 94.5. South Carolina, 94.3. New Mexico, 94. Louisiana, 93.6. Wow, Illinois is lower than Louisiana. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. More than 1 in 5 Illinois residents live in or near Chicago. The farther away someone lives from the Windy City, the lower the cost of living, and that makes sense. However, felt like that would be much higher on this list. Number 16, and by higher I mean numerically, like 25 plus, mainly because of Chicago. 16, Wyoming. 15, Texas. 14, Michigan. Nebraska, 13. Ohio, 12. I bet you Mississippi's going to be number 1. Arkansas, number 11. Tennessee, number 10. West Virginia, 9. Indiana, 8. Iowa, 7. Missouri, 6. Georgia, 5. Alabama, 4. Kansas, 3. Oklahoma, 2. Number 1 is Mississippi with a cost of living index of 85, whatever that means. I got one of my degrees in economics, and it was interesting to see that compared to the other 49 states, Mississippi kind of has the economy, well, at least in the early 2000s, it has economy similar to a third world country compared to the other 49 states. So that's it's not surprising that's number 1. Sorry, took a left turn there. Anyway, hopefully this video made up for the last one. I appreciate you guys watching. I have not been watching my chat, so if I got anybody... Nope. Nobody joined. Hopefully you guys can find this later and then subscribe, and I'll just keep making more stuff.